I am Anil Kumar. Welcome to my YouTube channel and the website Global Math Institute. In case you want to learn from me, you can always send an email on the address given. In this series, we are discussing some excellent test questions on calculus. Here is one which involves derivatives with chain rule. We'll understand the concept and then solve the question. The question before you is, find the equation of the tangent line to the curve h of x equals to f of x times g of x at x equals to 2 if tangent line to the curve y equals to f of x at x equals to 2 is y equals to 3x plus 1 and tangent line to the curve y equals to g of x at x equals to 2 is y equals to 4x minus 2. I'd like you to pause the video, understand, and then solve this question. Excellent example. We are given a composite function h of x, which is product of two functions f of x and g of x. We need to find the equation of tangent line to h of x, this composite function, correct? What else are we given? We are given tangent line to the curve f of x and also to g of x at the given point x equals to 2. Now from this, I'd like you to solve the question and provide the answer. You can always send me an email on the address given to get into the concepts required. Let us discuss these concepts of chain rule and then we'll try to attempt this particular question. So we know that h of x is given to us as f of x times g of x, right? So that is product of functions. So definitely, what is going to be the derivative? We'll apply the product rule, which is f prime x times gx plus f of x times the derivative of g of x. Since we need to figure this out for x equals to 2, what will you do? Well, clearly, you can substitute 2 for x, and what you get here is f prime x, x replaced by 2, right? So f prime 2 times g of 2 plus f of 2 times g prime 2, correct? You are actually given all these values, right? Can you figure out these values from the given conditions? Tangent line to f of x at x equals to 2 is y equals to 3x plus 1. You see what information is given, right? So I'd like you to take this information, the formula, and then provide the solution. Perfect? That should not be difficult now. Okay, let's have another look at it. Let's try to see what information is actually given when we say tangent line to the curve y equals to f of x at x equals to 2 is y equals to 3x plus 1. Let's try to understand this condition. My idea here is not just to provide you with ready-made solution, but to teach you the concept. So, let's see. So, we are saying that the tangent line to the curve is, so the tangent is y equals to 3x plus 1. So that really means this is for f of x, right, at x equals to 2. So that means we know what is the derivative of the function f of x at 2. It is the slope 3. You get the idea. So that is how we can figure this out. From here, we also find the value at 2. If I substitute 2 on the tangent line, I do get 3 times 2 plus 1. And that gives me 6 plus 1, 7. You see that? So we have the value for the derivative as well as the point on this curve. Perfect. So we have f2 prime and f2. Similarly, from the second tangent line, I can find the value of, yes, you got it. So for g of x, we know what? We know that the tangent is y equals to 4x minus 2. That means the derivative at 2 is definitely equal to 4, which is the slope of this line. And the value at 2 will be, substituting 2, we get the value 8 minus 2, which is 6. So we have all the values. You get the idea. Perfect. Now I think it should not be difficult for you to calculate the answer. You know the values, correct? So let's get to the solution now, as we can clearly see here that the derivative of this particular function is basically equal to f prime x times g of x plus f of x times g prime x, right? And at 2, we can substitute x as 2. So we get f prime 2 times g of 2 plus f of 2 times g prime 2, correct? We already have the values as we calculated. What is f prime 2? The derivative of f of x is 3. And the value at 2 we calculated is what? Well, substituting 2, we got 7, right? So f of 2 we know is 7. As far as the derivative of g is concerned, it is the slope 4. And the value at 2 is 4 times 2, 8 minus 2, which is 6. Let us substitute these values to find the derivative of this particular function. That will give you what? The slope. You get the idea. So now we get f prime 2 as 3 and g of 2 as 6. So we'll multiply 3 with 6 plus f of 2 is 7. And we're going to multiply with its derivative 4. And that gives you 18 plus 28, right? So we get the value of derivative at this particular point. 8 and 8 being 16. And then we get 46. Now we have the slope, correct? The question for you is still there, since you need to find what is the value of h of 2. And then you can find the equation of tangent line, correct? Is that clear? How do you find h of 2? That is a big question. Well, we are talking about the product of these two functions, right? So we know h of 2 is what? H of 2 is f of 2 times g of 2. And we know these two values, which are 7 and 6. So 7 times 6, right, which is 42. So we have the value h of 2 also. Now we can find the equation of tangent line. Clear? So let's find the equation of tangent line. It is, let us say, y equals to the slope, which is 46, x plus b. To find the value of b, we'll substitute 2 and 42. So 42 being the y value and 2 being the x value plus b. And therefore, we get the answer 42 minus 2 times 46. 6 times 2, 12, and then 9 is the value of b, which comes out to be minus 50. And therefore, we get our equation, which is y equals 2. 46x minus 50. Does it make sense to you? Extremely important question, not seen in many books. Very important from test point of view. And this gives you concepts of chain rule. You get the idea. So when you talk about derivatives of chain rule, this particular example helps you to understand the whole concept. Now you can understand. You want to know more? You can always contact me on the email address given. I hope you understand and appreciate. Thanks for your time and all the best.